If your income is fixed right now, you're already losing money. Not slowly, not eventually, right now. And the worst part is, most people don't even realize it's happening because inflation doesn't take money from your bank account. It takes value, silently, over time. Most people believe inflation is just prices going up, a natural part of a growing economy. But that's not the full picture. Inflation is a mathematical expansion of the money supply that reduces the value of every unit of currency you hold, which means every hour you've already worked is being quietly devalued. According to recent projections from the International Monetary Fund, global inflation is expected to remain around 3.8%. But that's just the headline number. For most people, the real inflation they experience, housing, healthcare, education, quality of living, is often much higher. So if your income increased by 3%, but your actual cost of living rose by 8 or even 10%, you didn't move forward, you moved backwards. That difference is the hidden tax, and it compounds. Now here's where it becomes dangerous, because inflation doesn't announce itself. It hides in higher prices, smaller portions, more expensive services, and gradually, your lifestyle starts to shrink without you noticing. You still see the same numbers in your account, but those numbers are worth less every single day. Now step back and look at the system. The modern financial system is not neutral. It rewards certain behaviors and punishes others. In a fiat-based system, saving alone is not protection, it's exposure. Because when more money is created, the value of existing money is diluted, which means if your strategy is to hold cash long-term, you are holding something that is designed to lose value. You are holding a melting ice cube and calling it savings. This is why the issue is not spending, it's structure. If your income is fixed, inflation will always outpace you because your earnings are static, but the system is dynamic. This is why two people earning the same amount can be moving in completely different directions. One is getting poorer, the other is getting richer. Same income, different structure. So what's the difference? Leverage. The people who stay ahead of inflation do not rely on fixed income. They rely on income that scales, income tied to value, income that adjusts with demand. This is why businesses outperform salaries, assets outperform savings, and systems outperform effort because they adapt, while fixed income does not. Now this is where the shift happens. You have to stop thinking like a currency holder and start thinking like an asset builder. Because the goal is not to store money. The goal is to preserve and grow purchasing power. That requires movement, not just accumulation. A simple starting point is this: stop holding more cash than you need for short-term stability. Beyond that, your capital should be positioned in things that can adjust with the economy. Assets, equity, systems. Because you are not just investing money, you are reallocating your life's energy from something that is losing value into something that has the potential to grow. Now take this a step further. Inflation doesn't just reduce your money, it reduces your time. Because if your income isn't growing, you have to work more just to maintain the same lifestyle, which means you're not just losing money, you're losing freedom. This is why inflation is not just an economic issue, it's a structural one. It exposes how your income is built. If it's rigid, you fall behind. If it's flexible and scalable, you adapt. And here's what most people don't see coming. As inflation continues, the gap between people will widen, not based on effort, but based on awareness and structure. Those who understand the system and position early will move ahead faster. Those who don't will keep falling behind, even if they're working harder. So here's the bottom line. You're not just losing money to inflation, you're losing position. And the longer it goes unnoticed, the harder it becomes to recover. In this economy, the real divide is no longer between rich and poor. It's between those who understand what's happening and those who don't. Because inflation is a silent system, and it only works on people who don't see it. Now you do. If you want more insights like this on how the economy is shifting and how to position yourself ahead of it, follow the channel. Because here, we don't just talk about money. We talk about how to build systems that protect and grow it.